Hi, everybody.
Oh, God.
And welcome to another edition of Whiskey at Work, along with my good buddy, Rob Henry.
Well, we'll see for how long.
That's the post I threw up. Mark Tucker, who has recently become a friend. Again, we'll see for how long. And Justin, the owner and operator of the Windsor Block downtown in Rapid City, right next to Independent Ale, said that he's not sure whether or not he's going to join in with this.
You know, I'm just not a seafood guy. Like, that kind of goes through everything.
Sure,
you know?
sure. There's been two defining moments in the Whiskey at Work show, I believe.
Yeah, we
The first
didn't like you on the first one. This one's going to be worse.
The first was Screwball that started this whole thing off 4 years ago already. It was 4 years ago this November.
I'm sad that my beard is hiding my scowl a little bit.
It is a tiny bit. I think the second defining moment of Whiskey at Work was Howler Head, the banana-flavored whiskey that we did.
Oh, man. 0 for 2.
And this is number 3. This could be the crowning moment,
I think.
For this
Third time's a charm.
See, look at the positivity that Mark brings to this. Rob, you could learn something from Mark here.
The best part of this so far for me has been watching you do the math in your head for how much this actually cost versus what you could have bought a decent bottle of whiskey for.
Oh boy, this okay. I don't know which camera I can point this at to show the bottle of this, right? Whichever one is
baby bottle.
behind us. It is a baby bottle. I was in New Hampshire just after the rally was done, and I had planned to go to this distillery. It was on my list of things, but of course, being a distillery in the Northeast, they're open 2.5 hours a week, on random days.
Yeah.
So it wasn't open the Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday we were passing through, and no liquor stores were selling it. You had to buy it at the distillery there. The reason why this was created is because there is it's called crab trapper, and there's an invasive species of green crab in the upper northeast part of the country. And so they're like, well, what can we do with this? People must be sick of eating it all the time, maybe. I don't know.
So turned it into whiskey.
So why not turn it into whiskey, right?
All right.
Now, see, Mark, I know, there's a glimpse in his eye.
I'm so curious.
You know what
There's
I
one
think
of us.
is when you provide meld food and booze, it usually just don't work out.
Well, has there been other example? I was trying to think today of anything similar to this. Has there been like
Screwball,
a chicken? Well, no,
Howlerhead.
like chicken or steak.
There's been a spaghetti goza.
Whiskey?
No,
And-
it's a beer.
A beer.
And
Okay.
a taco beer.
Yeah, and
Okay.
a taco beer.
Yeah.
Well, these guys have a deer flavored
They
whiskey
do have a
too.
deer flavored one as well.
Well, you're at a barbecue and you're eating your crab, your crab leg, and the
Right.
juice drips into your glass of whiskey on the table. I'm guessing that's what it's going to taste like. And it's not super exciting, but you're still going to drink it because it's there.
Sure, of course you're going to. You're not going to waste. Okay, and Justin, as a cleanse-it paler,
Cleanse it, Paler?
palate cleanser. God dang, I'm nervous about this crab trapper.
You're worried about making it out of here alive.
Yes, he brought in a
getting
bottle
pinched.
of Calumet Farm. So let's say some whiskey
Calumet
dropped into
16.
this, right?
Yeah.
You're still going to drink it. If a little crab juice drops into the Calumet, you're still going to drink it, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
What I'm concerned is the color.
The color's a little. Yeah, it's a little. All right. All right.
Certainly the crab trapper hasn't been aged for 16 years, though.
No, I've been waiting too long for this. I can't get it off already.
I see. That's why I asked you if you had a way to open that to begin with.
Should have done it in advance, shouldn't have I? But I was so excited to do it while you guys were.
Oh, it might have gotten stolen
we're
if it had been
sitting here.
opened early.
Somebody could have taken this.
I don't think you need to pull the
And
string.
decided-
You just have to pull the red tab,
The
right?
red tab. All right, now we're back. We got the bottle open.
Half hour later.
Much longer than it should.
This is a segment,
All right.
second segment of Crab Trapper.
I'm trying to decide who should get the first sniff. Rob,
That
you want,
has
you
to
want the
be
first
you.
sniff? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, because I'm the least informed out of all four of us in this room. Okay, the lid is off. Okay, I'll tell you what I think it smells like after everybody's had a smell. Okay.
You're not very good at poker. I was gonna say.
No, I'm terrible. You are 100% right. I'm terrible.
Weird.
Yeah, weird is polite.
Yeah.
Okay, Justin, what do you think it smells like? What did you get out of it?
I get like almost an olive mixed sweet, really weird thing.
Okay, Mark.
I'd say like green olive brine and cinnamon, which is disturbing.
Yeah,
Mixed together.
Rob.
No.
Not even gonna try. To me, it tasted or it smelled like a version of Fireball.
Yeah.
Like a weird take on Fireball. To me, is what it smells like.
Yeah, I definitely
Also
get
no.
heavy cinnamon, but I get like that olive brine like you get, and kind of like
Yeah.
a vegetal barnyardy kind of.
But boy, now in that second smell,
Just pour it.
there's the crab.
All right, well, let's little.
Oh God! Oh God! That was
No,
way
no,
too
no,
much.
now you have to drink it all.
Share a little with you.
No.
That was
No.
way too
No,
much.
that's
Oh my
here.
God!
Nobody should drink that much crab
Thank
juice.
you, Mark.
Nobody should drink that much crab juice. There's gotta be plenty to share with our other whiskey friends.
Right, we're gonna definitely.
It does.
Oh, Justin, you are gonna join us. Oh, I'm so happy.
It does smell a little
There. Okay, now once you get it in the glass, boy, it opens it up
like
a lot more.
cinnamony. Yeah.
Yeah, that cinnamon definitely comes through better there.
God.
I can't wait. All right, are we all gonna do it at the same
I
time?
hate
I think we should.
Is this what we're gonna do? All right, gentlemen, to green
right.
crabs in the great state of North
And we
New
like
Hampshire.
you for now.
Oh, it tastes like crab and like a dry Fireball.
I almost an absinthe, black licorice.
There's a little.
I honestly
crab
thought
juice.
it would be worse.
I really thought it was going to be worse, honestly. It's not great by any means.
It tastes like they added a bunch of stuff other than the crab to it for sure. I mean, this is
There's a lot of like allspice,
yeah.
like baking spice, cinnamon,
It's-
nutmeg kind of thing going on.
Or Old Bay.
It could be some Old Bay
yeah.
in there.
It's not as good
Dude,
as
it
Old
drinks
Bay.
way hotter than the 90 proof that it should be, or 92.
Is that what it is? I couldn't
I
see
think
on
it
there what
says
the.
46.
Okay,
I don't have my
there's
readers on.
there's quite a burn after
Yeah.
it goes down.
That's the crab talking.
Well, I'd rather have this crab burn than a crab burn anywhere else.
Facts are facts.
There's if you sniff it right away, it smells like you guys were saying, like shitty cinnamon whiskey. But then on a second,
You get that.
you get a
this-
lot of crab.
The crab is there for
smell,
sure.
but there's
Yep.
not much on the.
on the palate.
You can get,
Palate
you can get like
for
saltiness too.
There's a little saltiness, yeah. I'm with Justin. I thought it was going to be worse,
Yeah.
and I think maybe that's the best thing you could say about
better
it.
than Howlerhead.
Whoa!
yeah,
Whoa!
I said it. I said
Whoa!
it. I know. I hurt your feelings.
You're now wait. Seriously?
That's
you,
better
you
than
think it's better than Howlerhead?
I just can't get down with the Howlerhead.
What about Screwball? You think it's better than that?
No, Screwball is not great, but it's not bad.
Okay.
in my opinion.
Screwball is great as a peanut butter and jelly shot with some
Yes.
huckleberry vodka.
Yes.
Or you
nailed it.
Yeah.
Put it in hot chocolate. Screw cocoa. Amazing.
Oh, I bet you that is pretty
Yeah.
good.
That-
Okay.
I'm glad this came in a small bottle.
Yeah.
And in 30 years, somebody's going to find that bottle and go, look how much is left in it.
They must have hit it and forgot about it.
One thing we didn't enjoy with these were, were the Oots,
Yeah.
the crab chip potato chips that you brought with.
Yep. Had to go with the theme. you know, maybe dunk it in there, dip it like an Oreo.
Oh, those aren't bad at all.
No, those are pretty good.
They are pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah, interesting.
I
Well,
can
gentlemen,
get behind the chips.
yeah.
so Justin at Windsor Block, would you have a bottle of this sitting behind there for somebody to try if you could get a hold of it ever?
Probably not.
Really?
It just really don't fit into. No, I don't know. Maybe because might be able to do a cocktail out of it.
Okay.
You could probably do something fun with that.
It'd be
if
an
you,
expensive cocktail.
Yeah.
Well, that's I mean, kind of a.
What
kind
was
of a-
MSRP on that?
Well, that was $65 for that. For a 200 milliliter bottle was $65.
Yeah, that was a bad investment.
Here's an interesting question then. You have how many bottles of whiskey do you have there at the Windsor Block right now?
I'm guessing between 6 and 7. Well, just whiskey.
Just whiskey.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think we have about
450 to 500. I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you add in the tequilas and the vodkas and the gins and everything else.
Yeah,
you have.
and
So
the-
over 700 easily.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I think 700 is pretty safe to claim at this point.
So do you have any types of whiskey on your bar that are there purely for the novelty of it?
No, that's the one thing I really didn't want to do behind it.
Okay.
Is I didn't want to bring in every next movie star's tequila, or I want to bring in the juice that's worth having, because even with that many bottles, I eventually want to get to the 1,000 mark, which is what I built the bar to hold.
Okay.
And so if I buy a bunch of average stuff, I can get to that 1,000 mark quicker,
Right.
but it's just going to be collecting dust.
Sure. Absolutely.
I'd rather have stuff that moved through and not have dead bottles.
Well, that makes sense. Okay. So, I mean, that would explain why you wouldn't keep something. Although I believe
Oh, you'd have a market for that.
I absolutely think so. I think people would. You'd have some weird 20s to early 30-year-olds coming in being like, "Hey,
Yeah, but a 2-ounce pour of the Crab Trapper would be $100.
Justin's like, wait a minute, that's not even close."
Well, right. if I would have said, "Hey, do you want another bottle of Rare Cask, or do you want this little tiny bottle of Crab Trapper?" I bet I know the answer.
Well, but I had to buy that. I mean, that's something
Well,
that
no,
Like I
you
said,
did
I'd
buy
say
it.
the same.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is if they only sell it at the distillery, and was it in bars?
No, I believe it was only at the distillery, and I think occasionally they would leak some out because New Hampshire have like state-run liquor stores.
Okay.
There, so I think they would let out a couple of those bottles to different but it's mainly an attraction for the distillery. I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, and I was just thinking,
Yeah.
it's probably smart not to let people try it before they try to sell you a $60 bottle.
And I want to believe, but it was kind of hard to find online. I want to believe that they did have at least 750s of this too.
Yeah.
But I think the stuff that they were selling through these offsite, places where you can buy it, 200 was all they were allowed to get, or all the distillery gave.
They're not really keeping the crabs under control if they're only
Selling it in those
small
tiny
bottles for
How many
$70
crabs
a whack.
crabs are in there.
Yeah.
You're not trying that hard.
And how did they get the crab in there? Did they boil them? Did they?
Don't you just grab and squeeze? Aren't they just I don't know. I don't know how you make crabs. I have no idea how they do
I don't think.
Well, that's a whole nother
I think
podcast.
only crabs can make crabs.
Well, that's a good point. All right, well, you guys, thank you for doing this, man. I've been looking forward to this for so long, and I'm
Makes one of us.
I guess I'm kind of happy that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, I really expected it to be way worse than it was.
I like it that there's a little nuance to it, and there's things you can be like, hey.
It's so bad it's making Mark smaller.
Yeah, I'm shrinking over here.
Oh, you had the bad chair. Sorry, Justin. Apparently, it wasn't you. It was Mark.
It is. I'll jump on with the bandwagon with Mark. It's not the worst whiskey you've picked.
Huh? Isn't that a compliment from you?
It's as good as it's gonna get today.
Take what you can get from Rob.
You know what? It's better than that Doubleday. It's better than
it is.
what came in that baseball-shaped canter.
That bottle's cooler though.
Yeah, it was
Although this one
gross,
was
though.
pretty cool until you tore all the twine off of it.
You should check out Windsor Block, though, here in Rapid City if you want a really cool whiskey experience. And now, oh wait, it's Wednesday today. So
Whiskey Wednesday.
did the new menu?
We got some new things. New menu stretching out tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
Tomorrow, the
All
new
right.
menu's out.
All right. So by the time you hear this podcast, the new menus will be out. And you should go check them out because you, I believe, created 4 from scratch cocktails on there, didn't you?
Collaboration with some of our other bartenders.
Yeah.
You know, we've been working hard the last couple of weeks to bring Rapid City some new fun stuff. So.
It is again, Justin. I can't compliment you enough on what you've done in there. That place has turned out. It's turned out amazing.
Takes a team.
Yeah, and every time we've been in there, it's been full of people, and everybody is wowed by the visuals that you get.
Yeah, stop it. It's crowded in there.
So if a few less of you could just not be there when we're going to be there, that would be great. But anyway, Justin and Mark from the Windsor Block Bar downtown, right next to Independent Ale House, which everybody should be super familiar with already. Brand new cocktails available. Great whiskey, gin, vodka, tequila selection. You've got some wines on there now too, I believe, as well. So you're covering it all. Rob, as always. All right, as always. That's about
You're
it.
still breathing. Be thankful.
The 5th Annual Mountain West Beer Fest is Saturday, November 12th at the Monument from 1 to 5 p.m. Over 200 different craft beers from 50 different local, regional, and national breweries. Food, games, and of course, the largest selection of American craft beers to sample you'll find anywhere. VIP tickets include 1 hour early entry at noon and lunch. Tickets are on sale now at themonument.live. The 5th Annual Mountain West Beer Fest, Saturday, November 12th at the Monument.